I think they were almost kind of relieved because it was a big game for us. A lot of pressure leading up to that game. They prepared really well. I think it's a little bit relieved that we get one game out of the way and getting 2 points. Yeah, expecting better performance for sure because 2 3 games ago we had a 100 run partnership before, and to be honest, lately we were a bit inconsistent. I think it's lack confidence and it's hard. It's a difficult format to take time and get into form, or take your time because you have to get go from the start. So confidence play a big part in T20 cricket. Some of the batters are lack of runs, so they not that they have any technical problem or anything because they train well. They're looking good in training, but it's just a lack of confidence of lack of runs. So the good thing is Liton spend time in the middle and score runs according to the condition. He batted really well. That was a positive, and of course, we are expecting more from them next few games.
নগদে 500 টাকা বা তার বেশি পেমেন্টে পেতে পারেন ঢাকায় জমিসহ 20 কোটি টাকার পুরস্কার।
I mean, the pitch has been difficult for batting. That's what we're seeing most of the games, like every game that we played here, and we also played because it was not that easy for batters. So that brings both teams equally into the game. We know South Africa has a decent bowling attack as well. So, but we're still confident that we can give a good fight for South Africa on that surface. It's depend on the condition and the opposition. If we have to change something, I would like to give one game more than one less game for any other players. Most of the time, if we have the luxury, we will look at the pitch and then we have a bit of idea about how the pitch is going to behave, as well as we know what South Africa's strength and our strength. So most likely you will see similar team, or otherwise it will depending on what we think is the best combination. We have been speaking to everybody, not only him, and we talk about their game, their strength, and the opposition, what they expect, everything we speak. But then once they go into the middle, they're on their own. They need to understand their game and how they feel. It's not about technical. I don't think it's anything to do with. If you look at the dismissals, not only him and some of the others, it's nothing to do with that they're getting out in a certain way. It's in many ways, and I think they need to calm down and then think about their strength, what they do well when they're not even thinking. When you're in confidence, normally you're like auto mode. You just go and play to your strength. That's the message for any batsman, that remember your action when you're doing well. Yeah, I was always impressed with his ability to finish games. That's why he's batting where he's batting. He has a lot of experience, and he's one of um, the calmest guys in the middle under pressure in our team, and he knows his role. So I was very pleased because in between innings, one thing I asked from him is that I want you to be at the end, whatever happened, which he did, and he was. This is not the first time he has done, and he's a big match performer, and the World Cups he has done well for us. I think that's the most pleasing thing come out of the last game, because we backed him for a year since now, and we knew that he's going to win game for us, and winning that game, so important game for us in that manner, it was very satisfying. And then, as all of you know, that it's a bit of a challenge for us to get the leg spinner into the team. It's not because of, I don't blame anybody. Like, it's not that it's our culture. We don't understand the value of it. And even the first 2 overs, he went for runs. And I have to give credit to Shanto that bringing him back the last 2 overs and change the game. So I think we understand now value of the leg spin, and especially as a group, we support him inside our camp, and we've been supporting him for nearly 12 months, as I said, and he's growing in confidence. And I was very pleased for him and very pleased for the team what he did in last game. Obviously, any game, any condition, is you have to stick to your individual strength. But then the biggest challenge for any batsman in cricket is the condition. So if they can't adapt to the condition, it's difficult for them. I mean, your success depend on that, your ability to adapt for the situation, or more sorry, condition. So we have spoken and we have a game plan that what we think that if we bat first, what we want to do, and if we bat second, of course, we see what in front of us. Yes, you stick to your strength, but then condition may make a big part of it, how you adapt to the condition. Ideally, scoring runs, isn't it? Runs in the middle gives you confidence, and then you play with a lot of freedom. Um, we are talking too much about what we are not doing right, isn't it? We did really well in bowling. Next game, yes, because of the pitch. Um, but then toss is 50-50. It's not about suitability. I think he's bowling really well. He's so confident about his plans. If you notice that lately, he's bowling with different angles for setting his own field. The way the bowling unit has taken the ownership of their execution as well as their plans with the captain was very impressive. My coaching staff is doing a good job, giving them a lot of information, but the one who's making most of the decision in the middle. So that is pleasing to see.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.